things that I've learned in the course of my career. And there's been many things. And this is part of my promise to be consistent, be intentional, and also leveling up. So, and I'm continuing to learn, by the way. So just understand, I'm continuing to learn. And we should all never forget that, really, is that it doesn't matter how far you come, I think. And this isn't about success. Although, like, they sell all these apps that say, CEOs read 25 books and blah, blah, blah. Never give up on being a student. And, it's really interesting because there's been situations even last year where I realized I was in certain places and I wasn't being humble. And it wasn't that I was humble, but I realized that my behavior wasn't showing that I still believed I had something to learn. And in that moment, I had to check myself, to be honest, and be like, you always have something to learn. Even though I know it, even though I know something practically, even theoretically, but you don't necessarily take it to heart in the way that you should. So just always remember that, I say this all the time, there are no experts, they're just people with expertise. Because you have to keep reminding yourself that expertise need to constantly be refined. Expertise need to constantly be built upon, and they're not static. And the moment that you start to lose your perspective on that and your ability to learn, and you start to think that you know everything, is the moment you've lost. Every day's a school day, really, literally. And I had to check myself last year as well. I was in a certain situation, and don't get me wrong, some of the stuff that was being said was super basic, but at the same time, it's learning to respect other people's journeys. It's learning to respect that I am also very basic in some situations, a lot, in fact. And that's okay too. And parts of one part of your identity doesn't mean, just because you become renowned for something doesn't necessarily mean that you can't learn further in the same space. So, yeah, be open to learning still. Doesn't matter how great you get, there's still capacity to learn.